What's going on? It's the Culinary Kid coming at you today from the kitchen. We're going to do a little healthy version of some chicken tacos, soft shell tacos. I'm going to show you how I do it, how I make it nice and healthy. What I got here is I got a little multi-grain tortilla, okay? Got this at Kroger's, and the sodium level on it is very, very low. Multi-grain, good for you. Let's see, sodium content is 225, okay? This is what we're getting here, okay? Now what I went is I got some canned chicken. You know, I already showed you. But this is the low sodium canned chicken, right? I mixed it with a little bit of the jalapenos. I mixed it with a little bit of onion. And we're gonna go ahead and this is what we got right here. I haven't put the onion on yet, but we are going to. First of all, we're gonna roll these up. I'm gonna show you how I roll these up, okay? We're gonna do them like a burrito, okay? First of all, we're gonna take them. This is real simple to do. You know, this is a good quick meal, all right? You only really need like 2 of these for a whole meal. We're going to go ahead and lay it down like this. You know, maybe a little bit more like that. Okay? Now we got a nice little pile. I might even go a little bit more. You know, you kind of want to split this in half. Make yourself a big ass tortilla, you know? And we're going to roll this. Now, I don't know how you guys roll your stuff, but the way I roll mine is I do it like a burrito, you know? You take your edges. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. You can even move it down here, you know? We're going to move it down here. We're going to take our edge right here and this one right here, and we're going to roll it, right? We're just going to roll it. And it ain't got to be too crazy, you know? But this way all your garbage don't fall out the side. You don't want that to happen, right? Okay. Now it just sits there. We're going to do it over here, right? Got ourselves another multi-grain tortilla, right? Like I said, there's going to be some jalapenos. Actually, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to show you. I got some onion cut up in here. We'll put a little bit of onion in this one. You know what? I'm actually going to unwrap this just to put a couple onions in here. Don't need to be a lot, just a couple, you know? Almost forgot the onions. Here, I'm talking to you and I forgot the onions. There we go. Now we're going to take this one. We're going to kind of do the same thing, you know? Got a little bit of onion there. Here, let's get all of our chicken out. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. And you may not like it, you may like it, but this is the way I do mine, you know? We're going to go like this. Roll it, roll it, roll it. You know, they will try to fall apart on you, but it's okay, you know. We're going to go ahead and lay that down. Just like this. You want to make sure you lay it down on the flat side because we're going to do something special with these. We're going to do something special. You ain't seen it yet, but hang on one second. I'm going to show you. We're going to get a little bit of hot sauce here, okay? I like a little hot sauce right here. This is low sodium, you know, it's Louisiana style. And we're going to do something odd with this. We're going to do something real odd with this. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. We'll put both of these down here like this. You know. Now we got them on this plate. We're going to take a little bit of the hot sauce, go over the top. I'm going to tell you why. This is going to go in the air fryer for a little bit, you know. We're going to get it nice and charred up. So we got to have flavor on top of flavor, right? Remember I told you? Flavor on top of flavor. So we're going to do it like this. Hang on. You got to have a paintbrush. You ain't got a paintbrush? I got a paintbrush. You know, we're going to roll it on. We're going to roll it on. Now we're putting a little bit of flavor in the tortilla. You know? We're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. You ain't got to get the other side. You just want to coat it on the outside, right? So Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our air fryer. We're going to turn it on, let's see, temp, not quite 400, you know, they're only tortillas. We might want to go 375. Okay, so we're going to go 375, 12 minutes. We're going to do this one, 375. Yeah, we're going to get both the air fryer baskets dirty, but it's okay. And we're going to go for 10 minutes maybe. Here we go. Okay? Now, what I want to do is I'm going to go to the air fryer. I'm going to put one in here. Okay? I'm going to put one in here. Just like this. Okay? We're going to rinse. We're going to rinse here. You know? Got to always try to keep things a little bit clean. We don't need this no more. That can go in there. We're going to take this. We're going to put this over here. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to show you. There's more. There's more. There's more flavor on top of flavor. We don't need this no more. This can go to its home, right? Here we go. It's going to go right in there. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I got a little bit of that. You know, this is a little shredded lettuce. You would think that I'd be putting the shredded lettuce in there before I put it in. No, I'm going to put it on top. We're going to use it a little bit as of a garnish, okay? We're going to use it as a little bit of garnish. I'm only going to take this part way through because I'm going to show you. You see what I got here? I got some nice mozzarella, right? Nice. Not no bullshit. Nice mozzarella. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this to get a little bit done, and then I'm gonna just break this up on there, okay? Now just wait. Just wait. I know you're thinking this is crazy. This is like a inside out taco something and other. I know. I put my own spin on it, you know? You got to take everything, put your own spin on it when you're trying to eat healthy. So this is what we're doing. This is how it goes, you know? It is what it is. Like I always tell you, it is what it is. Hey, you want to go outside? Good, go outside. Don't you come back. See you tomorrow. She's going to be cold out there. That's my little puppy, you know. She's going to be cold out there, but that's okay. See, we're going to take a look at it. It's okay. Now she want to come back in. Here. Got to make sure it sticks. You want it to stick a little bit. You know, they're going to want to come undone, but it's okay. You coming in? No, staying out. There we go. A lot of stuff going on in my kitchen. Got dogs wanting to go out. I want to go out. Not really, but you know what? All right, stay out there. Here we go. Okay, so now that I'm taking that, what I'm doing is I'm taking the hot sauce, I'm baking it into the tortilla, you know, but we don't want to go too long. We don't want to go too long. I'm going to show you. Okay, we got flavor upon flavor. We're going to take the mozzarella, a little bit of mozzarella, right? We're going to flip it over. We're going to flip it over. Okay, just like this. Let it sit in there. We're going to take the mozzarella. We're going to put a little bit on top. You know, a little bit here, a little bit there. Okay? Now we got some more flavor going on. We're going to put it back in. Now the mozzarella is going to melt. This one, looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Again, take your little mozzarella like this. Put it on top. It's okay. You know, here we go. This is like garnishing and cooking at the same time, you know. We're going to do a little bit of both here. We're going to get a little bit of both going. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to eat that piece just because I should. Okay? I'm going to put that in there. There it goes. Both of them. Now we got the stuff melting. We got the good stuff melting, right? Here we go. We're going to take a little bit of the lettuce. This is going to be our garnish, right? And I already told you, this is the barbecue sauce I used. You know, I mixed it all in there. Get yourself some, right? We don't need the hot sauce no more, right? Here we go. Ring around the rosy in the kitchen we go. Gonna put that down, put that down. Okay, I open this. So now we're good to go there. We're good to go there. Let's see what this cheese is doing. It's already starting to melt. It's already starting to do its thing. You see, most people want to put the cheese on the inside. I put the cheese on the outside, you know. I say I'm Italian, but I'm half Polish, so that's the Polak in me, you know. You got to build it inside out, you know. We're doing it inside out. So I got a little 50-50 going here, and we're going to have an inside out taco, you know, healthy, delicious. How you like my new apron, huh? We ain't going to get no more flour on me, huh? Not bad, huh? So we're going along here. Oh yeah, this is going to look nice. I can already tell. A lot of beeping going on. What's this dog doing over here, huh? Come on in. Join the party. We're having a meal. You know? The dog wants to have a meal with me too. I don't know if she's going to like it. It's a little on the spicy side. I like a little bit of heat though. You know, when you get that kind of stuff, like hot sauces, they're low in sodium, you know, as long as you watch which one you pick out. And you can use it on all kinds of things. So here we go. This is almost done. This is almost done. We're going to let it go for just a little longer. You know, patience, patience. No, I don't mean that eat a bunch of sodium so you become a patient. Okay, you don't want to become a patient. What you want to do is have a little patience in the kitchen here, you know. The other route you can go too, I'm just not guaranteeing you're going to have as much fun as I do. So here we go. It's a done deal, okay? We're going to take this bad boy. We're going to lay it on our plate, right? We're going to lay it on our plate. Look it. Look, 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 look. Look what I got going on here. We're going to cancel this out. Cancel it out. Y'all getting canceled. Okay? Here's another one. Okay? Big burrito style. Okay? Turn off. Turn off. Okay, I'm going to show you. This. See what we got going on here? See it? Can you see it? You see what I got going on? Now what we're going to do is, I'm even going to put another, here. I'm going to put another layer on it. I got some honey, right? We're just going to drizzle a little bit of honey over the top, a little bit of honey. Ain't got to go crazy. This is more flavor, right? We're going to take a couple of jalapenos. Bang, bang. Just got to go like this. If I had one more jalapeno, I'd be golden. Here we go. Here's a part jalapeno. We can take some of the lettuce right here. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of the lettuce. We're going to put it on top like this. You know, make a little, I don't know, bouquet or something. That's not a good piece of lettuce. Let me try this. Okay, here we go. There it is. There it is. You see what I got going on here? So, now, you can't tell me that I ain't got a bunch of flavor in here. Okay? You can't tell me I don't have a bunch of flavor in here. Okay? Come here. Come over here. I ain't done with you yet. Come here. Come here. Come on. Okay. Come on. Over here. I'm going to show you. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to show you. This is all for me this time. And you know what? What's inside of it? You have no right to know. Only I do. But if you follow me, you can get the recipe and try it yourself. Have yourself a nice day. Follow the Culinary Kid and enjoy. Okay? Here you go.